I want to say something about this movie before I really get into the plot and stuff. And that is the fact that I saw an edit of this movie like months ago, and I thought it was a Christmas movie because it's an edit of Woody Harrelson from this scene near the beginning of the movie where he's like celebrating Christmas early on like November 15th or something, is what they say. And she says, "It's not Christmas, it's November 15th." And someone had made an edit of that scene in November. And I saw it, during December as like a Christmas edit. Um, so now months later, I'm watching this movie, and it is not a Christmas movie. It's a good edit. Anyway, let's talk about the movie. It is pretty solid. Honestly, there was some decent kills in it. I mean, the plot is kind of dull though. It's not great, honestly. But the movie itself is fun. It just does like what a lot of movies do, where the characters have a good relationship in the first movie. The second movie, they break up just for them to get back together in the end of the movie. It's just fucking lame. We also get introduced to this one character that Jesse Eisenberg's character dates for a little bit, and honestly, I didn't really find her that funny. A lot of people do. James from Dead Meat. I watched the kill count after I watched this movie. He thought she was funny. The cast thinks she's funny. I didn't really think she was that funny. I didn't find her unfunny, but she's just the typical dumb blonde character that isn't as dumb as everybody thinks. Like, we do get like one scene of her kind of like breaking character where she's like, I haven't had sex in forever. I'm either gonna fuck you or I'm gonna tough it up and fuck the old guy. And so they have sex. But she's pretty dumb throughout the rest of the movie. It's literally just her breaking character for that one scene early on. Um, which I also don't really find that funny. Like, that's a typical joke in movies where a character breaks character and then they just never acknowledge it again. They just pretend she's dumb for the rest of the movie. And then also, Emma Stone's sister in this movie wants a boyfriend. So she ends up dating Beck from Victorious. I've never watched Victorious, but I instantly recognized him. Um, so, he's barely a character though. He doesn't really get to do much. Like, there's a joke about how he sings songs to her that he stole from people while pretending that he didn't steal them from people. Like, he steals them from famous singers. And he expects her not to know because it's like an apocalypse and she's younger, so she must not know older singers. But, that obviously is not true. So the majority of this movie is just like trying to get Jesse Eisenberg's character back with Emma Stone's character when they were literally had a happy ending at the beginning of the first movie. It's just stupid. Um, Honestly, there isn't that much to talk about with this movie. We also get like a joke about there being two characters that are just like Jesse Eisenberg's and Woody Harrelson's character, and they die pretty quickly. Uh, they're gone. The one dude's the fucking dad from Stargirl. I know he's in other movies and stuff, but that's what I know him from. I mean, he was also in Scream 2, where he played the stab version of Billy Loomis. Those are the two things I know him from. I feel like most people know him from Idiocracy, I think is how you say it. I've never seen it. It's something I might watch one day. But anyway, you know, they also have like a lot of presidential jokes in this movie, and I've researched presidents and done stuff like that for like my Instagram. So I knew a lot of the fun facts. Like the stuff with Elvis and shit like that. Honestly, there were some good jokes in here. And the premise of this movie is literally just, oh, they're trying to go get her away from the boyfriend character, and that's it. That's the movie. Honestly, not that interesting. It's really not. But like I said, I mean, the characters are interesting enough that the movie's fine. There's some good kills. They do introduce like some new zombies. Like this is like the Last of Us type shit, where the further you get along, the more zombies you meet. Like they do that in The Last of Us Part 2 and Part 1, mainly in Part 2, but anyway, there's like but they do give them like stupid names. Like they just like do pop culture references for all of them. Like there's dumb zombies that are homers, for like The Simpsons. There's zombies that are like T2, like Terminator. They're fucking crazy. Um and we honestly don't even see most of the other ones. We see them in like two scenes. It's the T2s that are the big plot point of the movie. That they're the crazy ones that they're going to have to deal with it in the final act. Which they have to deal with it in the final act. I mean, a Homer shows up as like a joke at the final act, but there's also like ninja zombies and shit. Like I said, I feel like this movie's just kind of like a turn your brain off movie. Like the characters are fun. There's some good kills, and that's really all the movie has. I feel like the first movie was probably slightly better. This one just feels like it's rehashing some stuff and trying to add a little bit more to be a bit more interesting. And the fact that Woody Harrelson doesn't really have as much to do as he did in the first movie, because like the first movie, his whole joke was that he really, really, really wanted a box of Twinkies. He wanted like the last Twinkies. And this movie, it's just like he doesn't want uh the the girl that's dating his friend's sister, that apparently he has like a really strong bond with now, to date a guy. And he also doesn't like the guy because he's a pacifist. And that's his character. Oh, and they like try and give us like some backstory about how he has like some Native American in him, and the way they kill animals is the way he's able to defeat zombies. It's literally just kind of a throwaway line in the beginning of the movie. Um, Honestly, like I said, I had fun when watching it. I wasn't bored or anything. But when you think more about it, there just isn't much to it.